What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It is New Year's Day, so I just want to say Happy New Year's to all of my subscribers. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, like this video. But today's video, we're going to be doing a review over the past year, over 2020, over one of the hardest years for a lot of people, for a lot of barbers and self-employed employees, just everybody in general. This has been a very tough year, but we got through it. We're on to 2021, but I just want to go over how my year went as far as my career and just life in general, the YouTube channel. Just lock in and let's go for a little ride.
Look, I just flipped the switch.
So we're gonna go ahead and get this video started. I'm gonna do a little slideshow of just basically pictures and some videos here and there of just the overall year. So we'll get straight off and start with the very first month of the year, January 2020. So January 2020, it was a good start to the year. Everything was good, everything was successful. I dropped this major beard transformation here. It was a super dope transformation video. If you haven't checked it out, go check that out. But that's really the highlight of my channel for that month, February 2020. We went on to do better things. We hit 700 subscribers that month, and that was just an overall dope accomplishment to be able to hit that many. Me and the shop, we went to the Texas Clipper Tour Volume 1 with Eclipse and Vic the Barber. He is an Andis ambassador, but we went squatted up down there to Lubbock, Texas, which is an hour and a half away from where we're at. So we're on to a good start, off to our first class together. We had plans on going to multiple barber battles this year that did not happen, but there's a squad. Met some dope people from a shop down there called Freestyle Barbershop. They still show a lot to love, so that's super dope. But moving on to March 2020, that month was already off to a good start because I taught my very first class. So I was able to go to a cosmetology school and be able to lay down some knowledge for the class there. We went with my boss and my barber brother Carlos, and we just showed up and just gave information out that we could, teaching students how to fade and whatnot. But as you can see here by the watermark on the picture, this is a Harlem Globetrotter, and in the background you can see another Harlem Globetrotter sitting with my daughter. He hit me up on Instagram saying he needed a haircut, and I was able to hook him and his homie up. They gave me tickets to the show, and also my daughter got to just sit back and talk to some Globetrotters. Pretty dope. It was her birthday month. She turned 8 this month here in 2020. But shortly after that, we got the bad news that we were shutting down in Texas, and that picture right there is just our closure list. And from that point, I didn't really have much barber material to put out. So as you can see here, Cooking with Jay Blends, I started off the quarantine with a cooking video, made some stir fry that was super delicious. But that was the tail end of the month of March. As we go into April, I started trying to get memes out there just to keep my followers engaged, my clients engaged, and kind of just make light of the situation. It was a very dark time. People were out of work. People were just at home. So humor is, they say, life's best medicine. So I was just trying to make humor of the struggles that we were going through, and just to maintain that connection with my clients and just the overall barber community as a whole. And a lot of people clung to those memes and whatnot. A lot of people share those stuff, but I went on to me doing a self-cut challenge, and it turned out horribly. If you go watch the video, check it out. But it was super dope to be able to do that. But after we did that challenge, we hit 900 subscribers, and I also put out my first piece of merch, as you can see here, Jay Blends shirt. And none other than your boy Sean Cuts Hair copped a shirt, which is super dope. Barbers supporting barbers. As you see, I got the Sean Cuts Hair shirt on right now. But as you can see, more memes, and we're just dishing out those memes, just trying to keep people, laughing about, everything that was going on. It was a hard situation. All the barbershops are closed. But right here, this was the tail end of April. I put out an update for the clients because we had just got word that we were going to be opening up in the middle of May. So that was a good positive light at the end of the tunnel. But I did some modifications to my truck as well during quarantine, and we got into music very heavy. So I've always played guitar and piano, but I had put it down for a long time, and this was just a chance, to get back into the swing of those things of music and be there, have all that time to dedicate to just learning different things. So I learned a lot of new songs. This is just a cover of the band, the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. I had bought a keyboard towards the beginning of the quarantine. I mean, we didn't know how long we're going to be in quarantine. We didn't know, what was going on. So, we just tried to make light of the situation, try to just keep our minds jogging, and just, keep the wheels turning, mentally, so that we could just get through the situation. And ended up learning a Daniel Caesar song, which I got my wife to do a little cover with my cousin and I, and it turned out really dope. And shout out to her for even just tagging along and being able to just like vibe like that during quarantine. We watched a lot of Netflix, played a lot of music, and spent a lot of time together. That was the most time I've ever spent with my wife and kids in a consecutive amount of time. It was like 2 months, 24 hours a day, and I honestly enjoyed every minute of being home with them. But just the circumstances and a lot of the situation made things difficult. But here we go, getting down on some Alicia Keys. But yeah, I mean, that was a crazy time, but got back into the music a little bit, and it was just a good vibe. But April, that was the whole month we were out of the shop, and that's what we were doing, chilling at home, watching Netflix and playing music. But other than that, here's the cover. Like I said, I was saying, I'll let y'all listen to that. Super dope just to be able to make music with my wife. That's awesome to do. But jumping into May 2020, this was the month that we were going back to the shop. This is just all the guidelines that we had laid out for our clients when they went back to the shop. Everything changed. There was no more walk-ins. We just went straight to appointments only, so we had to notify our clients of what was going on. But I also scooped the 245 Eco battery for the wall clipper. I plugged that bad boy in, got the Matt Gifted Hands clear lid. My haircut got featured on Barbershop Connect, which was super dope. I mean, that's one of those top pages. I think it's got like 3 million followers, or 1 million, 3 million, somewhere up there. But also released another piece of merch. And it was really dope because the merch kind of helped, keep me bringing some type of money in during that time. And that was just a big help, and just to know how much support I get from all the subscribers, all the followers and everything is just, truly humbling and an amazing feeling. So got the 245 Power Mat at the tail end of May, and I got the red one, but we did a review over that and an unboxing video, and I have the 245 mat. We're gonna get to 2K and we're gonna do that giveaway, so stay tuned because we are gonna be giving away a power mat at 2K. But this is the power mat, there's the magic clip, and then at the end of May we finally hit 1K. We finally hit 1,000 subscribers, and I did a giveaway, and this was the contents of the giveaway that I was doing: 245 Sean Kater color card, the metal magic clips, and a piece of merch, the piece of my merch. And the winner was this gentleman named Christian Gonzalez down in South Texas. I packed all that stuff up, shipped it to him. He was truly grateful. I had to throw on a handwritten letter in there just to show my appreciation for supporting the channel. And I truly appreciate everybody who supports the channel. But moving on to June 2020, we had been in the shop half the month of May. Released another piece of merch. I am half Navajo, half Thai. So this right here, it says nice hair in Navajo, in my mother's native tongue. and that's just a tribal design, tribal Navajo design. So I just kept the merch coming out month to month. We've been trying to release something, and it's been very productive. It's awesome to see how much support I get, like I said. But in June also, we went down to San Antonio for my wife's birthday. My beautiful wife turned 29. Went to Cheesecake Factory, walked the Riverwalk. It was a very good time, staying in a nice hotel and everything, but it was just, it was really different. At this time, things were, fully opened up at all. That was the most dead that I've seen San Antonio ever. I've been to San Antonio a lot of times. I spent like 6 months there back in 2010 when I was stationed there, going through basic training and tech school for the Air Force, and it was really weird to not see San Antonio, jumping like it's usually jumping. But we made the best of it. We had a great time, had a great little vacation down there, and brought it back home. July 2020, we were just still going hard in the shop. I was still trying to push out content. I put out a Patrick Mahomes haircut tutorial on the client that had got me onto Barbershop Connect, his haircut. And at this time, Patrick Mahomes had just signed his new contract, so his name was buzzing. So I got a lot of good feedback on that one. And then we released another merch item right here. It's the Kikkoman soy sauce, but the J Blends t-shirt type thing. And a lot of people love that shirt. My dad, every time I see him, I feel like he's rocking it. My homeboy Min, the Asian dude from the vlogs that you see, he's always rocking it. It's one of my favorite shirts. But also, my youngest had turned 1, and you can see him there just stunting, mean mugging. That's my little man right there. But yeah, 1 year old. It's crazy how time flies and how fast this year has gone, how fast 2020 has just blown by us. But it's amazing to see where we're gonna go in 2021. Things are gonna get better. The channel, we're gonna push it harder. But August is when I drop this piece of merch here, which is a Miami Heat inspired colorway basketball jersey type shirt. A lot of people ordered that. I sent it to, I think, Vegas, Florida, I want to say Kentucky. Sean and Cuts by Coast bought that as well. I put out the Lonzo Ball tutorial. And we were pushing a lot of basketball stuff at the time because this is when the NBA season had just came back going into their preseason in a bubble. But also in August, my little man right there rocking the J Blend shirt, he turned 4. So my middle child, 4 years old. They say that he's a spitting image of me, and I would have to agree. The kid's crazy, but that's my little man too. But yeah, I mean, August was another month that just kind of flew by because just constantly things have been happening all year. I've just been trying to stay busy, and this is September 2020 that we're getting into here, which just seems like it was yesterday, but it's been like 4 months now, 3 months. But in September we hit 1,500 subscribers. That right there, when I seen 1,500, like I was like, man, that's crazy. Like that may not be a big number to a lot of people, but to me that's a big number. But I got the absolute hitters. Put out an unboxing video for that specific trimmer. I tried out the Ergos. The homeboy Concise out of Pennsylvania sent me the Ergos to try out, do an unboxing video and review. So shout out to Concise the Barber, go follow his channel. But also put out another mullet tutorial, well, the start of a mullet. This video as well did very good numbers, in my opinion. That Bo Bundy artist is really buzzing right now, so it was pretty dope to put that out. But also got the Gold FX. They had been out for a minute, but I'm not too much of a hype beast when it comes to things. So I got the Gold FX finally. Had to get the power clip. Got some more nose drips, some more Tune 45 shave gel. And we're always constantly reading up on all that stuff because we constantly use that stuff. But in September, we also put out a Japanese inspired J Blend shirt, and that did well too. A lot of people just show mad love for the channel, and mad love and mad support. And I can't. It's truly humbling, and I can't thank people enough. But this right here was like a dope thing that I did in September too. Is like my own version of a barber hairstyle poster that you see in the shops, and I just like, what, that'd be cool if I just made my own. So I do want to eventually get that blown up and laminated, and that'd be cool to put at the shop. But September also did the Walmart Clipper Challenge. If you haven't checked that out, go to my channel and click on the videos and go look for that Walmart Clipper challenge. It was a pretty dope thing to do. It was hard using those clippers right there and those trimmers. You know, that was something tough right there. But we knocked it out. Go check out that video and go let me know how I did. But moving on into October, it's Halloween. And, you know, we really got into the Halloween spirit. You know, even though, you know, things were the way they were, you know, we still try to make it as Halloween-y as possible for my kids. You know, we did some pumpkin painting. We went to some trunk or treats. You know, we watched scary movies all month. You know, just the typical things you do during that time. And so I painted some of these pumpkins right here, all characters from Night Before Christmas and Nightmare Before Christmas, I'm sorry. And you know, they turned out pretty dope. You know, I'm not much of an artist when it comes to like painting and stuff like that, but I think that they came out pretty cool for the kids. But as you can see there's my little man, my wife, and my two oldest ones. And yeah, I mean, October was a good month, very, very fun month with the kids. Got our first snowfall here in Amarillo, Texas, and it was a good bit of snow. But we had to keep it rolling with the memes. For me, the way I, you know, try to get clientele to gravitate towards me and towards my chair is by, you know, making people laugh. So memes is where it's always at for me. People really respond to them. You know, I have a lot of clients that always hit me up like, bro, you made that meme like directly for me, or man, I feel like those memes are directed at me, or, you know, just little comments like that. So I know they are working. I know that they do the job, and, you know, people just, you know, people like humor. Memes are like the biggest thing on the internet right now. They make a meme out of everything. But just cruising on to November 2020, my birthday month. My birthday is November 2nd, and I got the Profoil Lithium Rose Gold Shaver for my birthday. I was able to cop that, and when like that's my favorite shaver in my book. But it was also election month, so we had to come up with the election memes as well, and just keep everybody laughing, you know, keep people thinking about the shop and thinking about hair. So, you know, for me, I always try to incorporate a trend at the time with the memes, but also got to link up with the homeboys Coast, Sean and Dre from the Tune 45 crew down in Fort Worth, Texas. Went to a Sean Cutter Look and Learn. I was able to link up with him. And that was a super dope experience. Just, you know, very favorable people. Those guys are just super dope, super down to earth, super humble. And the owner of the shop is this gentleman right here, who also runs Fort Worth Barber Supply. So if you're looking for any supplies, go to Fort Worth or FW Barber Supply on Instagram. Go check them out. I got the JRLs down there when I went to Fort Worth as well. And also got the Tune 45, the green razor. So we got them Christmas vibes going right there with the red mat, the green razor. But November was a dope month too, you know. You know, despite everything that, you know, has happened this year and all the things, and well, this is some Thanksgiving memes now. But like I was saying, despite everything negative that has happened this year, you know, you just got to stay positive. You got to stay level-headed. You got to see above everything that's going on, and just be able to push forward and have some optimism about life, about, you know, business and everything, about your family. This year has truly taught me, you know, to appreciate a lot of things that you take for granted, usually a lot more, you know, like work. You know, like sometimes you just get so sick and tired of work, you know, people's day jobs and whatnot. But, you know, they wanted to go back to work after being out of work for months with no pay. But right here is the Vlogmas series. So the month of December, I did Vlogmas. I did, I want to say 23 out of the 25 days. But, you know, everybody, you know, loved those Vlogmas episodes. And shout out to everybody who is subscribed from those Vlogmas episodes. I appreciate you for following the channel. But I got the Andis GTXs. And also did the 5-minute fade challenge. I got called out by Concise the Barber to do the 5-minute fade challenge. Basio said he was going to do it as well, but I have not seen this video yet. But when they do start dropping those, it'd be dope to see. But another Christmas meme here. Just got to keep the memes relevant to the situations, to the trends of life, and that's what people gravitate to. But there's a squad after our Christmas lunch, and I mean that pretty much just wraps it up for, you know, the Vlogmas series. And last but not least, my wife, my beautiful children, all chilling in our Christmas PJs. But that's the video right there. That's the year in review. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed, a little behind the scenes of everything that went down in my life this past year, 2020. This coming year, 2021, we're just gonna push it harder, push the channel harder. Try to just push it harder in the shop. There's just nothing but positive things that could come. We've seen a lot of the worst that could happen in the world. I've had a lot of family affected by coronavirus. My parents got the coronavirus. I've had, relatives in New Mexico get the coronavirus, relatives in California. But, it's just a tough thing to see people struggle, with these sicknesses and illnesses. It's a struggle to see death. It's a struggle to see families broken apart by something, so devastating. And 2 months, 3 months from now, it'll be a whole year that we've been living with coronavirus, and just the state of the country is pretty crazy. It's pretty wild to see people surrounding you wearing masks. It's wild to not have the lobby open in barbershops. It's a different experience now. It's a different life that we live in 2020. At coming to the tail end of 2020, it's a lot different. But just think about all that you have in life. Think about your family, and just be grateful for what you do have. One of my favorite quotes is, "Your worst day is somebody's best day." So we always got to remember that our struggles. Somebody would rather have our struggles than their own struggles. So you just gotta always keep that in line, and keep that in mind, and just to stay positive. There's so much negativity on social media, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You could fill your mind up with so much negativity, but we all have a choice on what we feed on and what we push into our our minds. So with that, just be mindful, what you're filling your head with, and just try to stay level-headed, try to stay positive, keep grinding. If you want to be a barber and you haven't decided to go to school yet, go to school. Take that risk and just do it. We don't know. Life this year has shown us we do not know where life is gonna go. So risk it, man. Chase your dreams. Just do it big. 2021. Just go hard for what you really want in life. But other than that, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, like the video, and I wish everybody in 2021 a blessed, prosperous year full of happiness, peace, and joy, and nothing but the best for everybody. And like I said, I appreciate everybody who has subscribed to the channel and that's been pushing the channel, that's been sharing the content. I truly appreciate everybody from the bottom of my heart, and Happy New Year, guys. But until next time, God bless.